Hello and welcome. My name is Eva. I am a therapist and hypnotherapist that works with clients who suffer from insomnia, fears and phobias, and in general trauma. Today, I would like to talk to you about my journey with insomnia that I suffered from for many, many years. I don't suffer from it anymore, but I did in the past. And Today I thought I will just make a video about how I healed myself and what I have done to help me. I have not been on any medication. I didn't go to the doctors to ask for any tablets. I went a more organic way, and I healed myself through that. Um, so for many years, I was this person who didn't sleep. And I'm sure that I speak to people who suffer from insomnia a lot for a short time or for a very long time. So uh, obviously, my body wanted to sleep. I couldn't. Uh, my body didn't let me sleep, and I really didn't know why. I didn't know why my body didn't want me to go to bed. I had the fear of abandonment. I didn't know that time, but it happened from there, and it happened when I was a little kid. Um, Something that my parents installed in me, not consciously, obviously, but unfortunately, it impacted my life for a very, very long time. So, so I thought that it's normal. People sleep, people don't sleep. People um, struggle. There is stress in life. Yes, so we go through a lot of things, and our body and brain locks down, and this and that. But actually, once I sat down watching some TV program, and uh, I um, I had a aha moment when somebody was talking about insomnia and hypnotherapy and things like that, and it really, really hit me that my insomnia actually is not something that I was born with, something that is absolutely okay, and something that actually is my trauma. And that was possibly the biggest surprise for me, because I actually come from like a normal home. And when I talk to my clients, they always say, yes, I do come from a normal home. I also work with clients who don't. But usually when I hear this, I know that something is there that they don't realize, or they have overlooked, because people are not therapists, people are not educated on it, so they don't have idea, and that's okay too. So after this program on TV, that was many, many years ago, I started to really, really dig deeper, and I started to look at a lot of things that could help me to just sleep, because I really didn't sleep a lot. So what I have discovered that I have the fear of abandonment. And how I did discover that was I had a hypnotherapy session. I found somebody I didn't know, and I went for a hypnotherapy session. And this person did not specialize in insomnia, but specialized in trauma. So I didn't know anything about fear. I didn't know about anything about trauma. I didn't know anything about anything. So it was just like, I am traumatized. How is that possible? So what came up during hypnotherapy was that my parents have installed the abandonment issue in me. I feared of being snatched from somebody, from my parents, kidnapped or something like that. So I was living constantly in the fear of being taken. So when the night came, I could not relax, I could not sleep, I was overthinking, I was fearing the darkness, I didn't like sleeping without the light on, and things like that. So this fear was installed in me when I was around 3 years old, and this is when my body programmed for not feeling safe. So my entire nervous system was hyper alerted, and my brain was telling my body that it needs to keep me safe all the time. That's why when the night came, I could not sleep, I could not relax, because constantly I was hyper vigilant and sensing for danger. So what my body learned was, and this is what happens with all insomnia people at any possible stage or any possible percentage, everyone is different, but it happens like uh, when you stay awake, you stay safe. So in some people who suffer from insomnia, they do not suffer from actually not sleeping. Yes, they do, but that's the outcome of the fear that is installed in you, and this fear is located in root chakra. So I didn't know anything that time about any chakras, any energy systems. We are talking years and years ago. I was not even interested in that. So, but this hypnotherapy session really gave me a lot to think about. So I had another one as well that came out even worse, which showed me other fears that I had. I was a child who was stuttering a lot for many years until I was possibly like 16 or 17. That was another fear that was installed in me, massive anxiety I was going through. I was also afraid of water, so because I was drowning. So more I dug into it, more I was going into this spiral of things. Then things were coming out, and they were all linked together. And unfortunately, with fears, this is what it is. It's not one thing that usually happens to us. It's a lot of things that piling up and piling up on one and another. So on some point, I also, a few years ago, possibly around 8 maybe, I started to really look into meditation. So I had a friend who was very spiritual, and she introduced me to meditations, but she introduced me to meditations that were very spiritual meditations. And from that, I started to uh, make my own meditations, because the spiritual meditations did not help me with sleeping. So I have discovered through hypnotherapy where the root and cause of my fear is, what has happened in my past, in my childhood, what trauma has happened. And then I started to dig deeper into hypnotherapy. I started to dig deeper into how the brain works, how the trauma is installed, how what's happening with subconscious mind, what is subconscious mind, things like that. So I started to look into hypnotherapy on a deeper level. I started to really educate myself on that. I started to also educate myself on meditations, and I discovered how similar they are. I discovered that I can use meditations and hypnotherapy together. And what I started to do, I started to write meditations for myself, and I focus mostly on insomnia. And then I started to focus on other parts of my body that were falling apart and they were not right. So a lot of fears, we are talking about the journey over the years. It doesn't happen obviously over 1 minute. So I was really focusing on my subconscious mind a lot, and I understood that my subconscious mind was only trying to do one thing, was to keep me alive. So with zero experience of meditation, with zero experience of breath work, with zero experience of energy healing, somatic healing, things like that I do now with my clients. I am very educated now, but I wasn't in the past. Obviously, we have to start somewhere. So I was guided more and more towards, healing too. So I went for hypnotherapy courses, and I started to do a lot of courses for somatic healing. I started to do a lot of courses of trauma healing. I was really, really into that. And that really helped me with becoming who I am, becoming a hypnotherapist many, many years ago, and really focusing on the knowledge that I had about not sleeping, and the knowledge mostly about trauma and insomnia, and how the energy works in the body, how energy is stored in the body, what actually insomnia is, that insomnia equals fear. So where the fear is really stored in the body, a lot of things have happened at the same time. And I started really healing my own insomnia. I also connected to something called journaling, and I sat, and I remember I'm not a very good person with writing. I'm quite impatient person. I used to be very impatient in the past. Now I'm better. But so I started with writing one word, and I focused on so many things, and they also, transformed into kind of more structured journaling. So, I was focusing on my feelings first, on my past feelings, then on my present feelings, on my day, or on event that happened in the past. How did I feel to write about it, and I found that journaling before sleep is really, really important, and helped me. So this is the tool that I also offer to my clients. They take it, they journal, they write, things that their conscious mind tells them, and whatever they remember. Obviously, we do a lot of hypnotherapy sessions, somatic healing, when I teach the people, my clients, to feel safe in the body. So it's a whole package, but meditations are very, very important part of this package, and all my clients work with meditations, because through that I reprogram the mind, and I tap into the energy of safety, energy of root chakra. So my body responded to the meditations. And what do those meditations do? So those are self-healing meditations. I self-healed myself. So I have reprogrammed my pattern from my childhood. I have reprogrammed the habit of my body, that my body got used to not sleeping. That was a habit. My body did not understand how to sleep well, how to feel safe. So I had to really, really look at how to create the meditations that will cover such a wide field of issues that I had with insomnia, because I also had massive burnout. I came from home when something like rest was shameful. So I looked into so many things, and meditation helped me with that as well. So what those meditations do, they mix hypnotherapy and a meditation style. I work with energy healing a lot. I work with energy of root chakra. I tap into the fear that root chakra is responsible for. So the fear that you suffer from, that the trauma that is stored in your body comes from them. So I open the root chakra, I ground the body, I teach the body how to feel safe. I work with inner child, I work with trauma, and I also reprogram the subconscious mind to safety. So everything really is like a coherent flow between mind, body, and soul. And all my clients go through that, and it's very, very productive. So I sometimes do breath work as well, because breath can heal you. I'm not a breath specialist yet, but maybe I will be in the future. This is something that is on my list that I want to do, because really what meditations are doing and hypnotherapy is doing is unlearning the fear. So whenever I speak with people with insomnia, they will say, it runs in my family and this is genetics. It has got nothing to do with that. You were born absolutely pure and you were born to sleep. And as a child, you slept. However, also as a child, certain chains or one incident, chains of events happened, or one event happened that really, really ruined your sleep, that your body understood that sleep is danger, or that the body needs to keep you safe through not sleeping. So you installed a habit, and this habit needs to be broken, and the new habit needs to be installed, and this is what those meditations do. So I want to talk about a little bit about root chakra. I will do a lot of videos about root chakra. So root chakra is our center of safety and security. Comes from our energy of the root chakra. Root chakra is the energy that is at the bottom of your spine. It's your kundalini energy, and when certain events happen in your life, this energy locks. So what that means is your body remembers the fear, the body remembers the pain, the body remembers the wound. So the body now is programmed to keep you safe. This is what insomnia is about. It's not about you not wanting to sleep or not knowing how to sleep. Your body knows how to sleep very well. And your body wants to sleep, but there is certain coping mechanism of your body, and this is what your body and your brain is trained for. Your body and your brain is trained for keeping you safe and keeping you alive. And when the body is programmed, the energy is programmed that this event, or I came from chaotic home, or I saw some event when I'm going through grief or loss, or bullying happened in the past, whatever happened, this energy locked itself, and now there is no flow of energy, and the fear that is in your body is so big and immense that is not ever, it will never allow you to sleep. So you have to really, really look closer at the root chakra. This is super important thing. So that's why all of my clients, I work with them I'm a Reiki master, so I will do a lot of Reiki healing sessions, energy healing sessions with them, when I tap into the energy of the Kundalini, and I will really heal the spine, and I will look into it. So you really, really need to look into the root chakra as well. So what is the programming also about? So we have something called cellular memory. Okay, so that's the memory of the energy. So your body, they always say that insomnia is not only a psychological thing, and it's really not. It's mostly an energetic thing. So I was going through programming of where my cellular memory remembered memory of the event that happened in the past, when my parents were telling me all the time that, I'm going to, if you don't listen, you are going to be snatched. If you don't listen, somebody will come and take you. If you don't listen, blah blah blah. So they really, really implemented the fear of abandonment. So my memory was, whenever something happened in my life that was related to abandonment, then the energy locked, the memory of my body, the memory of my pain, the subconscious mind started to suddenly work, and I was in a constant cycle of insomnia, because even when we grow up, our body does not understand, and the energy of pain does not understand that we are not children anymore. It still is installed in us and programmed in us. That's why insomnia happens, or anxiety happens, or anything else happens, because it's the cellular memory of energy that is in our body, and it only can be targeted through hypnotherapy or through any other organic method, because there is no other way to do it. So while I was working with a lot of meditations, and it came to the point when I could hypnotize myself, and I could look into a lot of events from my life that really, really shaped my life the way they are. So my body started to really relax. My body started to relax, and I saw like little changes, like from 2 hours at night of waking up many times a night or overthinking, and not sleeping at all. I slept 3 hours, and then I slept 4 hours, and I wasn't burnt out anymore. So I targeted really a lot of issues there, and it started to work. Yes, it was the slow process, because obviously we have got life and it's more stress. We all adults, we are very busy, we go through a lot of things. So, but definitely guided meditations helped me to survive and helped me to heal a lot of issues in my body. My body learned what is safety. My body learned that I don't have to guard you. I don't have to fight for you. I don't have to keep you awake all the time, because actually night is the time to rejuvenate and restore itself, not to guard you and make you feel hyper vigilant 24/7. So this is what you are going to also go through. While listening to those meditations, and you don't have to have a lot of hypnotherapy sessions. I was different because that was my journey, possibly. Meditations can help on its own. That's why listening to them for 30 days is a must, because this is how long our brain takes to reprogram. And then you can take it from there. Then you can find another meditation on my channel that will help you. A lot of them are about root chakra, about grounding, about healing, about working with inner child, about subconscious mind. So I mix all the time things that are good for you. So please look at them, and if I can heal my, insomnia and fear-based conditions, and then my body learned to, to be safe, then you can do it as well. So, we know that your body wants to rest. We know that your subconscious mind wants to keep you in peace, in balance. We want that your inner child wants to feel safe. That's why you don't sleep, because it's all trauma from the past. We know that healing is possible. It just needs to take time and a little bit of patience. And the moment you begin to believe that you can help yourself, a lot of magic will happen in your life. And I can guarantee you this, guys, okay? So all the guided meditations are linked in the comment section. Another thing, if you would like to work with me one-to-one and to have a personalized meditation done for you, just for your symptoms, there is a form there that you can book a session with me. Everything is explained there, what to do. It is like having a hypnotherapy session in my office. So I do cater for special needs, because everyone has got, unique symptoms and challenges in life, and we are all different. So the link is also in comment section, and please look at it and enjoy the listening. Bye bye.